fast.
Hey, this is Andrew Ferraro here with Exit Bayshore Realty to talk about some of the condos available for sale on Bayshore Boulevard. We're going to break this down by price bracket, and this is going to be a quick overview. So let's take a look at what we have. Anytime I'm working through a bunch of data and trying to break down a neighborhood and find the patterns in it, I like to draw a circle around the neighborhood on the map, get all the data here, and start breaking the data down and looking for patterns, okay? I've got active, pending, and sold condos on Bayshore Boulevard within the last 90 days. I'm gonna go over here to the criteria and first look at under 500,000. When I pull the condos up that are under $500,000 here, active, pending, and sold in the last 90 days, I've got 10 properties. 3 of them are pending. That tells me exactly where the market's at. 2 of them are active. That tells me where the sellers are at. And 5 of them are sold. That tells me where the buyers are at. So let's look at the pending here at Bayshore Royal. Royal Condo is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. This is an older condo building, set back a little bit from Bayshore Boulevard, but beautiful location, a lot of fun. We can kind of see what we're dealing with here. This condo is going to need some updating. It's a little tight. It's got a side city view here. Yeah, it looks like their view is going to be gone here when this building comes up. Pending at $325,000. Spent a total of 110 days on market, and the HOA fees are $480 a month. So 750 square feet. That's on the low end of Bayshore Boulevard. So an entry point here in this market is going to be $325,000, HOA fees of $500 a month, and you've got a 1-1 about 750 square feet. Okay, that's the buy-in for Bayshore. Back here, let's pick another one at the upper end of our limit. We've got one actively for sale at Bayshore Trace for $350,000. This is a 2-2. This is a low-rise building. You've got a pool. This one's not in terrible shape. It is small. It's, you know, not really well appointed. Laundry, washer, and dryer is in a common room there. So again, it's a bit of a squeeze, but this puts you on Bayshore, $350,000 in a 1,000 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath at the average monthly fees there of $570 a month. At the upper end of this block, we've got one at the Pinnacle pending sale. This one's sitting in between agreement and closing. It was on the market for 68 days. It is listed at $485,000. It's 1,200 square feet. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. The Pinnacle's a beautiful building. It has some nice higher end units. There's some really nice views. This one's on one of the lower floors, so very easy to get in and out of, but it's got a side water view. It doesn't have one of the expansive views. And we'll see more units in this condo complex higher up the price list. You'll notice the shape of this building versus the shape of the last building. This is a high-rise building. It's concrete and steel construction. It's got multiple elevators in it. You've got a parking garage, other amenities. And the HOA payment on this one's $935. When we switch back over here, HOAs at Bayshore Trace here are $570 a month. And I want to point out the difference between the buildings. Let's jump back over to the $500,000 to the $1 million mark. Active, pending, and sold in the last 90 days. We've got 24 properties to choose from here, and we're seeing 345 Bayshore, that's the yellow building by downtown. Bayshore Towers, the atrium's in here, Parkside, and Monte Carlo Towers. We're just getting into Hyde Park House, but most of the units in Hyde Park House are going to be above the $1 million mark. Let's look at this one at Bayshore Towers. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1,500 square feet. It's been on the market for 3 days, and it's priced at $659,000. Your HOA payment there is going to be $1,225 a month, give or take. The exterior of the building, beautiful shots of the pool, and it looks like they are just finishing their work here. This one's been updated nicely. The kitchen and bathrooms look good. The living areas look very clean. And here's the view. Beautiful shot facing downtown there across the water. Let's look at what we get for $750. This next one's at the Diplomat. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. It's been on the market for 31 days. It is pending. It's 1,863 square feet, about 2,000 square feet under roof, counting your balcony. Your HOA payments are about $1,100 a month on this one. And you can see this is the Diplomat's a beautiful building, great location on Bayshore, and this view is spectacular. $750,000. This condo's clean, but it's probably going to be updated by the next owner. Okay, so there's some money that needs to go into this property still. We've got an active listing here at the Monte Carlo building. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's about 1,700 square feet. The HOA fees on this unit is $925 a month. And I have always liked this building. I think it's well situated, it's classy, beautiful entrance. Got great amenities out here on the pool deck. And then as we get to the actual unit here, you can see a nice side view unit. Kitchen opens up across the living room, and your views go facing south on this unit over the Hillsborough Bay. This next listing is at the Atrium. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $675. Only on the market a few days and went into contract. This gives us the pulse of the market here. We are at 1,500 square feet. Average fees of about $1,000 a month for your HOA fee. This is the Atrium, a very nice building. It's a little more dated in the common areas. And this condo in particular is showing its age. Nice floor plan though, and check that window out, that panoramic view of the property. I almost guarantee whoever buys this thing is going to do some remodel work on it, so they're planning on putting more money into the property. So that's $675,000 plus whatever they're going to put into remodeling. Now this one is at Parkside here, listed for $975. It's been on the market for 14 days. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,350 square foot condo here with HOA fees of $825 a month. This is right by downtown. So right in the heart of the happenings here at Bayshore. You're close enough to walk to the pirate ship. This is a clean unit. Got good room in here, 12-foot ceilings. It's going to be tall enough to have a nice view. There we go. Get a view off that porch. That's gorgeous. Quite literally $1 million view. I expect that this one will go into contract fairly quickly. Let's look now at what we get above $1 million. 12 condos come up on our active, pending, and sold in the last 90 days. And these are all resales, okay? So this is not counting Hyde Park House that just completed construction. This is not counting the Ritz, and this is not counting Altura. So we've got one pending here right at $1 million at the Regency. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, been on the market for 132 days, and we can see in the condo, this is, you know, the decor in here is a little dated. Whoever's gonna buy this thing is probably gonna do some remodel work, and the rest of these are active and sold here. So we've got one sold here at the Staval at 2.8. It was on the market for 148 days. This is a 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath, 6,500 square foot unit. Sold at $2.3 million. Your HOA fees are $3,600 a month. And look at the view on this property. Just spectacular. Gorgeous view. We've got another one at Alagon. This was sold here. It closed on the 28th of December. Sold for $2.1 million. This is a 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath. It was only on the market for 5 days. 3,800 square feet, HOA payments of $1,600 a month. This unit's in very nice condition. It's clean, it's up to date. It's got the view, it's got the square footage. And then we've got a few active here at the Bellamy, at the Promenade. We've got one at the Sanctuary. Now, the Sanctuary is a cool building because each level is a condo, is an individual condo. Been on the market for 46 days, 3,800 square feet, average HOA fees of $4,000 a month. But you've got 360-degree view. So for $4.5 million, you get a nicer view. And this condo itself is done really well. It's just got a very nice theme, very nice design. It's well laid out. It flows. When I pull back up the master list of the condos that are active, pending, or sold in the last 90 days on Bayshore Boulevard, we can see patterns in this data by looking at where the groupings are. So the active groupings are right here, okay? The pending is right here, and the sold are right there, okay? So the buyers are just a hair below the $500,000 mark. That's where their favorite spot to be is when we rack and stack this data, okay? The pending is exactly where the market's at today. We're in the $600,000 range for a nice average unit over on Bayshore. And then the sellers are down here in the active. Most of the sellers that have not found a partner yet in the market are down here at the $2 million mark. Now I have a hunch that some of these, you know, high 1 millions, 2, and even into the $3 million mark, some of those may be having a hard time selling because you have Hyde Park House, Ritz-Carlton Residences, and Altura coming in. And if you're gonna spend $3 million on Bayshore Boulevard, I would probably go with one of the brand new buildings unless I was getting a value in one of the established buildings, or I needed to move immediately and couldn't wait for one of those buildings to be built. So this is a good breakdown of the Bayshore condo market here. Buyers love the $500,000 range, $500,000 and under, gets them sold pretty quickly. The market is right here, you know, somewhere between 5 and 750,000, you know, is got plenty of pending activity where buyers and sellers have made agreements. The active yet to be sold clusters come down here well above the $1 million mark. So that gives you a breakdown of what to expect on Bayshore Boulevard when you're buying and selling condos there. This is Andrew Ferraro with Exit Bayshore Realty, keeping my finger on the pulse of the market so that I can provide relevant, timely data to you guys. If you want to keep up with the videos, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Fast.